Errol Spence shuts down Oscar De La Hoya with comments about him getting rid of Al Haymon as far as his management goes. Errol Spence tells Oscar De La Hoya to chill. The only person managing his career is Al Haymon. Now, as you know, with Al Haymon suits as an advisor for fighters over at PBC, but we know that means manager / promoter. He does so to circumnavigate the Muhammad Ali Act. That is no secret. So when Errol Spence says that Al Haymon is still managing his career, according to Boxing Scene, that is not so. Errol Spence inks managerial pact with Fighters First Management. Errol Spence has brought aboard an old friend as a new manager at a pivotal point in his career. BoxingScene.com has confirmed that the unbeaten unified WBA, WBC, and IBF welterweight titleist and Fighter First Management CEO Adrian Clark has entered a managerial agreement. The news comes just days after Spence secured a long-desired showdown versus the 3-division and reigning WBO welterweight titleist Terrence Bud Crawford for the Undisputed Championship July 29th at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, back when Errol Spence was talking about he was feeling played and all that other stuff, and you know, the Errol Spence fanatics was trying to put it on Terrence Bud Crawford, and I said that that's not it. You know, he had to force Al Haymon to make this fight. He had to go over his head. He had to step out of bounds, you know, to get this fight done. Everybody's like, oh, you talking this, you talking down on the situation. And I'm like, no, I'm just talking about what is. And that's what is at the end of the day. You know, he's still in business with Al Haymon, but as far as management, I'm going to put it like this. If Errol Spence got new management, okay, keyword, new management, who was the old management? It's just that simple. If he got new management, who was the old management? And as far as we know, no PBC really got no manager. I mean, we know that's Al Haymon, but he serves under the title of an advisor. So that just goes to show, in order to move the pieces, in order to do what he needed to do, he needed to go outside of the Al Haymon plan. Now, you know, Al Haymon is his manager. Number one, because Errol Spence just said so, even though he's under an advisor. And just like Errol Spence was telling Terrence Bud Crawford, he said, Al Haymon said, I'm going to fight this person, I'm going to fight that person. He said, all right, so he ain't mentioned me. He was like, no, he didn't. Okay. And that's on camera. So that just lets you know that Errol Spence had to go out of bounds to get the fight done. And the fact that he hired new management upon getting this fight done shows he needed a little something extra in his favor to get this done. He couldn't just solely depend on Al Haymon. That's what that I'm being played is about. Now, as far as the Oscar De La Hoya thing, I mean, he did right by shutting Oscar De La Hoya down, because he know he ain't trying to do nothing but dig at Al Haymon. And what is Oscar De La Hoya going to do if he was signed to him? We already know how they get down over there at Golden Boy. We already know about the emails. So Errol Spence did right in shutting them down. Even if it is true, it's not for him to gloat about or use as a weapon against somebody that he's still in business with. So I solely understand that. But the truth of the matter is, he had to distance himself from Al Haymon to a certain degree as far as seeing over his business, you know, because that's what, you know, the managing part is, you know, to get the fight done. Because at the end of the day, he wasn't with what he wasn't with what he was going along with this entire time. At some point, he realized he had to do, ironically, exactly what Leon Muhammad was talking about. You know what I'm saying? He had to go get that fight on his own, which just goes to show you, and I'm going to end it with this. When Mike Tyson said, it's up to the fighters, like if the fighters really want to make the fight, a fight can be made. Well, you just seen that. That's all I got for now. Like, comment, subscribe. Bruce Van, I'm out.